Hi everyone, I'm Brandon.
I'm Jessica.
And I'm Ben.
And we are Team PPL, and we're really super excited for our mid-year reflection to get underway. Aren't we?
I'm super excited.
I'm
Like,
excited.
so stoked. I can just feel it. So, a little bit about the process of the actual mid-year reflection is you get to use your device of choice and record your reflection. So, get really excited about it, think about what you're going to talk about, what you're going to reflect on, choose your question, and then you're going to actually record it, then you're going to send it to your YouTube channel, and then we're asking you to make it public, and then you're going to just really easily, which it really is that easy, to hit share and send it to our Google Plus community. So that's just a little bit about the process. There will be more details on that on our website, of course.
We also wanted to just record a little video and share with you some of the choices that we made. We've been talking a lot about this mid-year reflection and how we wanted to go about this process, and we wanted to share a little bit about the choices that we've made. The first thing that we wanted to talk about is just why we are having you reflect at this midpoint in the year as a Project Cam Opener participant. So Ben, why are we doing that?
Well, reflection is really important in personalization, and in personalized professional learning we have three pillars: choice, transparency, and reflection. And in terms of reflection, really the ability to look back, the ability to think about the growth that you have had even since the very beginning of the year, it's a really important task. And even if you haven't done as much as you might have liked to, or you've done more than you planned to, taking that time to look back and reflect and ask yourself some really important questions about what is my growth, what has changed in my practice, or whatever question you might choose. It's taking that time to take stock and to understand where you have been and where you're headed.
And we've seen so much growth already. I know a lot of people are feeling like they're maybe not to the point they wanted to be or were expecting to be right now, but we also have seen so much growth. Even people who are, still getting comfortable with their technology, they've been doing a lot of work with that, and I think it's just really exciting to see them be part of this community. A lot of the things that are happening in the Google Plus community especially have been really neat to see. So I think there's a lot of growth, and we also wanted to just make sure that you take some time to celebrate that growth and make sure that you remind yourself that you are in this community and you are on a path to doing something really awesome.
So speaking of that, we've mentioned the video is going to be public, which can actually scare some people. We know some people are really just trying to use a lot of their videos as unlisted. And so Jess, why did we choose public for this specific reflection video?
Yeah, that's a great question. So we actually chose to have you sharing your videos publicly on your YouTube channel because you are part of a community, and it's really important to us that you continue to foster those connections in the community. We also wanted to be able to have a really nice playlist of these videos to be able to share with one another. So sometimes it can be hard to find different people's channels, and unless it's something that you're seeking out, it can be hard to find that. So I think it's really going to be awesome that we'll have this nice group of videos of people reflecting. I think, Ben, you and I noticed last year these mid-year videos were some of the most powerful videos we have ever seen educators record.
Absolutely.
And it was really awesome to see the things that people were talking about and sharing with one another. And actually, I think some of the biggest growth happened with individual participants from them watching each other's reflection videos as well as recording their own. So we really want it to be public so that you can see other videos, you can be part of this community, and one of the core pillars that you mentioned is transparency. So we want to make sure that also there's a lot of transparency in Project Cam Opener. This is a chance for you to tell your story. So being able to say, we don't want to tell the story of all the amazing things you're doing in your classrooms. We want you to tell your story, and Project Cam Opener is a great way to do that. We also actually use a lot of these videos for the following year to be able to share with new applicants what Project Cam Opener was all about, and it actually was something that we used a lot here at Central Office to really promote the program and to make sure that other departments and people who you're probably working with other initiatives understand Project Cam Opener, and we've seen them kind of take that on as being more aligned and part of their work too. So it's just a really great way for us to continue that transparency and to be able to say these are the stories of amazing educators in DPS. So we've talked a lot about the community. Can you explain a little bit, Brandon, why we want these videos posted in the Google Plus community?
Right, so we had many choices in this scenario. We looked at just having everybody submit their videos to a Google form, putting them all in a Google Doc, or putting them in our affinity groups, which are housed in Google Classroom. But we ultimately decided on the Google Plus community because that's like our most public domain with our group of participants. It's a place where we see the most participation, we see the most feedback given, we see people asking questions for support, and so we really felt like that was the ultimate destination for all the videos to go because, just like you mentioned, we want other people to see the reflections. So again, the transparency piece, we want people to collaborate, which is one of our core values, and so we really want to embrace that and have other people see the videos right away, hear other people's reflections. It might inspire other people to tell stories and be like, oh, I went on that same journey and I'd love to share my experience on that. So that's what we're really looking for, and just keeping the activity level there amped up and on fire and letting people really see each other. So that's just not us three providing the feedback and providing what we believe from the reflection, or just not even having people just make a really good, that's great, thanks for sharing, but for you to really tell your story at the most public venue we can see with all of our participants. So
it's those teachers connecting together across the city. I think that's going to be a really powerful practice.
Yeah.
So happy reflection. We're really excited to see all of the videos and to really join you in the community as a part of this process. Have a great day,
Thank
guys.
you.
Bye, everyone.